Hey guys, my name's Kate. We're at the Grand Ravine Community Center and we're going to be talking to Gizza Soria, who started off as a participant and is now a coach. And her mom is joining us today as well to tell us about their entire experience with Rogers Community Team Tennis. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So tell us, when did you join the program?
So I initially started, I think I was like 6 or 7, so about 18 to 17 years ago.
Awesome. Okay. And how did you get into the program?
My mom registered me because that's when I think it first started. They were handing out flyers to any school that was near Tennis Canada. Always wanted to play tennis. I actually started playing here when they had like tennis lessons, like drop-ins.
Yeah.
So yeah, I started here, and then when my mom heard about the program, she was like, I'm putting you in.
One day I came from work and the head coach left a message on my machine, and it says that to call him back. So I called him back and it says that, hey, there's a funding for the scholarship for, I think, 4 years.
Well, I think the biggest highlight for me was getting my scholarship. That's a moment that I'll never forget. My mom just got a call one day from work and she said how I got a scholarship. So she called me and I was at my grandma's house with my cousin. And she's like screaming on the phone saying, you got a scholarship, you got a scholarship. I was like, 7-year-old me, I'm like, what is that? This league just feels like a second home. Like I could always go to it. I know everyone, all the kids are amazing. You know, from being a participant to now being a certified coach and then working with the OTA, being a head coach at the Inner City Kids program, it's a really big thing. And honestly, without the program, I don't think that this would have been possible. I still, I didn't want to lose tennis because I knew I always loved the sport and I always wanted to have a connection with it. So through that, I'm like, well, I can just stay in the program and also be in school. So that's why I chose York as well. And they had law programs and I wanted to be a future lawyer, hopefully. Definitely I gained responsibility, leadership, also because you always need to guide where the kids are going and they look up to you as a mentor. I always had kids come up to me saying, I want to be like you when I grow up. And now being a certified coach, it really helps because you know that you're doing your job and you're making an impact on them. So the program really does help those kids have that opportunity, especially at a low cost, being in the Jane and Finch area. It helps kids just go to it as a second home and keeps them another thing that keeps them off the streets. So I really think it's a good opportunity for kids to be going to that program. Honestly, I don't think that I would be doing any other sports because tennis has always impacted me in my life for the better.
I'm so proud of Gizza because of her self-confidence, her leadership, her maturity.
I do thank my mom for putting me in the program because it did open so many doors and I feel like it would continue to do more. Without her putting me into the program, without her forcing me to be, not the shy person that I was, helped me blossom into a coach that is now helping other students. So I couldn't thank her enough and I'll be forever thankful.
There are so many ways to take part in Rogers Community Team Tennis. All you have to do is go to tenniscanada.com for more information.